be in the physical class from tomorrow, Anshu.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, क्या कैसा बेटा?
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Anshu.
पढ़ाई पढ़ने लगा
We are.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. We are going to talk about the last couple of lines, and then okay, everybody. Too big, too big, uh, too heavy to lift, too hot to drink, too excited to sleep. So excited that they could not sleep. They were too excited to sleep means they were so excited that they couldn't sleep. Okay, everybody? They were too excited to sleep means they were so excited that they couldn't sleep. At 3 in the morning on July the 21st, at 3 in the morning on July the 21st, Neil Armstrong became the first man. He became the first man to walk on the moon. He became the first man to walk on the moon on the 21st of July at 3 in the morning. 600 million people all over the world watched on TV, watched this event. 600 million people watched this event. 600 million people all over the world watched on TV. As Armstrong took his first steps, first steps means?
पहला कदम पहली बार
No, आप लोग इतना जल्दी कैसे फंस जाते हो? देखो, गौर करो. First steps. Okay. Notice the word steps is plural. Okay. Is not a step. Okay. ऐसा थोड़ी कि पहला कदम लेके कोई रुका रहेगा बोलने के लिए कुछ. Think of it. देखो हमने मैं I know we have read this thing before. पहले भी हम लोगों ने बचपन में पढ़ा होगा first steps, but we didn't think about it logically. Renu, if a man is walking, तो क्या वो एक कदम चल कैसे रुक जाएगा? उसका बोलेगा फिर चलेगा, चलते चलते बोलेगा ना. As Armstrong took his first steps, जैसे वो अपने पहले कुछ चंद कदम मीन्स शुरुआती है ना. फर्स्ट स्टेप्स. फर्स्ट मतलब हमेशा फर्स्ट दो मतलब होता है इसका. एक होता है पहला, फर्स्ट, एंड द सेकेंड मीनिंग ऑफ फर्स्ट इज शुरुआती. जो शुरू शुरू में हुआ उसको फर्स्ट कहते हैं, राइट? तो वो मोर देन वन हो सकता है. As Armstrong took his first steps. आप लोगों ने स्टेप्स को क्यों नहीं गौर करा कि प्लूरल है? हम क्यों बोल रहे हैं पहला कदम? क्यों ऐसा इग्नोर कर दिया प्लूरल पार्ट को? प्लीज टेल मी. तभी तो समझ बढ़ेगी हमारी. As Armstrong took his first steps, he said the famous words. What were those famous words? The famous words. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. He was walking. और अपने कदमों को देखते हुए उसने कहा, That's one small step. एक छोटा सा small step है, you know? That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Giant means huge, everybody. Giant means big, very big. And leap means jump. Leap means jump. Now, do you understand the meaning of his words? He's saying maybe हम लोग जो चल रहे हैं एक छोटा सा कदम है, okay? He's walking on the surface of the moon. और अपने कदमों को देखते हुए कह रहा है, that's one small step. That's one small step. But a giant leap for mankind. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? ये क्या बोला, किस बात को हाईलाइट करा? कि जो आप देख रहे हैं कि हम लोग एक कदम चल रहे हैं, छोटा सा कदम आदमी के लिए तो ऐसे है कि कदम चल रहा है, लेकिन कितनी बड़ी छलांग है इंसानियत के लिए। इंसान कहां से कहां पहुंच गया। वन जायंट लीप फॉर मैनकाइंड, लीप फ्रॉम द अर्थ टू द मून।
Good evening, sir.
गुड इवनिंग संयुक्ता मैम।
Sorry for being late, sir. I was busy in a wedding ceremony. Now I
आई
can. Yes,
आई
sir.
सी। वेडिंग इन विंटर्स।
Yes, sir. In my apartment.
आई सी।
Yes, sir.
So you left it in the middle just to attend the class?
Haldi ceremony is over.
Okay.
So
So
I
you
came.
thought you thought,
So
chalo, let's go back and attend the class, right,
yes,
Savita ma'am?
yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
dedicated of you, so sincere of you, so nice. That's one small step for man. मतलब समझ रहे हो दोस्तों, वो थी शादी में लेकिन उनका दिमाग पढ़ाई पे था कि वापस क्लास जाना है। That's one small step for man. That's one small step for man. आदमी के लिए तो एक छोटा सा कदम है. But one giant leap for mankind. Mankind means human beings. Mankind means
Human being.
human beings. Okay. Armstrong and Aldrin spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon. Armstrong and Aldrin spent. V2 of spend is?
Spent. Spent.
Spent is the V2 of we spend. Spend, bitana, kharch karna, right? So Armstrong and Aldrin spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon. They spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon. They spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon. A lot of people are off camera. Why is that? No, it's okay.
Sir, I am on the way, sir.
Okay. So let's make another sentence. मैंने पूरा संडे टीवी देखते हुए बिताया. English.
I spent my
spent
whole Sunday
all the
to
dinner.
watching TV.
I spent
Watching TV.
I spent
What?
I spent my whole Sunday
My whole Sunday watching
watching
TV.
TV. In these guys spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon. They spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon. Okay. It means they walked on the moon for 2.5 hours, right? They collected samples. They collected samples. They collected samples and set up scientific equipment. They collected samples and set up scientific equipment. They collected samples and set up scientific equipment. Samples, namuna, everybody knows samples.
Yes.
Or quantity, samples, okay. Namuna in Hindi we say sample. They collected samples. Past simple, subject, they. They means who?
Yeah, as Armstrong and Aldrin.
Astronauts.
Aldrin collected samples and set up scientific equipment. They set up scientific equipment. Set up means, you understand? Lagana. Okay. They set up scientific equipment. उन्होंने scientific equipment लगाए. Equipment, you understand?
Um,
Devices.
gadgets.
Devices.
Gadgets.
Scientific equipment in our devices. Okay, notice one thing. It is not equipments, it is equipment.
Equipment.
Okay, they set up scientific equipment. ऐसा क्यों? Why? Why not?
Singular and plural are same.
Good guess, Renu, good guess. Actually, equipment is an uncountable noun. That's why you don't need the plural. You can't have the plural because equipment is an
Uncountable noun.
Countable noun.
they set up scientific equipment. उन्होंने scientific equipment लगाए. They set up scientific equipment. Set up. उन्होंने एक factory लगाई.
They set
They
up
set up
factory.
a factory.
They set up a factory.
Okay. उन्होंने एक lab लगाया. Laboratory. They set up a lab.
A
They set
lab.
up
They set up a lab.
Set up. Okay. They set up a scientific equipment. Finally, after all the wait, finally, they put up a US flag. In the end, finally means in the end, they put up a US flag.
US flag.
उन्होंने झंडा लगाया. अब यहाँ लगा झंडा लगाया तो put up a US flag. और scientific equipment लगाया तो set up scientific equipment. तो थोड़ा सा difference. Can you understand the difference between put up and set up?
Yes, sir. Put up means stand करना और set up means उसको flag के साथ put up ही होना चाहिए.
बहुत बढ़िया. Now I have to ask you a question. Okay, if you understand the difference. चाइना इंडिया में एक न्यूक्लियर प्लांट लगाने जा रहा है. China is going to set up or put up a nuclear plant in India. What will you do?
It's going to set up a nuclear plant.
Nuclear plant set up
Nuclear
होना चाहिए.
plant in it. Okay. Next. मैं बाहर बैनर लगाऊंगा. I will set up a banner. Put up a banner.
Put up a banner.
Put a banner.
I will put up a banner outside the house. Okay. Okay. Sana, why are you so late?
Yes, sir.
Late by 20 minutes, Sana.
Yes, sir. आज थोड़ा लेट हो गई.
Be on time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
They put up a US flag. Finally, they put up a US flag. After 22 hours on the moon, after 22 hours on the moon. Atif, you're very late.
Sir, I'm outside at home.
Why are you out?
I have some important work that I'm outside at home.
You have some important. Got it. Okay. Next time, inform the class if you're going to be late.
Okay, sir. I ride a bike, that reason I can't inform.
I understand sometimes it is urgent, but usually if somebody is late or going to be late, they should inform the class at 5:30 or before why they are going to be late, okay? Or why they're going to be absent. A lot of people are late, and it is an online class. It means they are attending it from home. So there is no reason why they should be late. You understand what I mean?
Okay, sir. Sir, sometime my camera will be off.
Yeah, I can understand. For some time.
Yeah.
For some time. For some time.
Okay.
It's okay, Atif. After 22 hours on the moon, after 22 hours on the moon, After 22 hours on the moon. Repeat.
After 22 hours on the moon.
Hours on the moon.
After 22 hours on the moon,
The lunar module lifted off.
The lunar module lifted off.
How long did the astronauts stay on the moon?
They stayed 22 hours on the
They
moon.
stayed on the moon for 22 hours.
They stayed on the moon for 22 hours.
How long did they spend walking on the moon?
They spent
more.
22 hours on the moon.
No,
In
2.5 hours.
They spent walking
2 hours on the moon.
22 hours on the moon.
Now they spent only 2.5 hours walking on the moon.
Walking on the moon.
Okay. They stayed on the moon for 22 hours, right? But they spent only 2.5 hours walking on the moon.
Walking.
The rest of the time they were on the moon, but they were not walking on the moon, right, everyone?
Yeah.
They spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon, and the rest of the time they were doing other things. After 22 hours on the moon, the lunar module lifted off and flew up and flew up and flew up. It lifted off and flew up to join the rocket, to join the
rocket.
Yeah, the whole rocket did not come, okay? The whole rocket did not land on the moon. Only a small part of the rocket landed on the moon. And that part was called lunar module, right? So the lunar module lifted off and joined the rocket. And remember, there were total 3 astronauts. Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins. Right. Right. And out of these 3 people, 2 people landed on the moon, on the lunar module. 1 person stayed in the rocket or on the rocket. Understand? And the rocket was going like this while they were just busy doing their work, okay, on the moon. After 22 hours on the moon, the lunar module lifted off, flew up, and joined the rocket. And the rocket took them back to Earth. The rocket took them back to Earth. After 22 hours on the moon, the lunar module lifted off and flew up to join the rocket that took them back to Earth. The rocket took them back to Earth. They left an inscription. They left an inscription.
An inscription.
They refers to
astronauts.
Astronauts. 2 astronauts.
ऐसा जवाब मत दीजिएगा. एस्ट्रोनॉट्स बोलने से वो बात नहीं आती जो आप बोलना चाह रही हैं. जो आप बोलना चाहती है वो कैसे इंग्लिश में बोला जाएगा? The astronauts. क्या बोलना पड़ेगा?
The astronauts.
खाली एस्ट्रोनॉट्स क्या महसूस होता है? खाली बोलने से क्या दिमाग में आता है?
कोई भी एस्ट्रोनॉट.
नहीं पता.
कोई भी एस्ट्रोनॉट्स. दुनिया के ढेर सारे एस्ट्रोनॉट्स है ना. दुनिया के सारे एस्ट्रोनॉट्स. ओके, लेकिन हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? बज ऑल्ड्रिन एंड आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग. तो हमें क्या बोलना पड़ेगा? They refers to the astronauts who landed on the moon. The astronauts who landed on the moon. Shazia, why are you so late, Shazia? The class starts at 5:30. You are here at 5:57. Why is that? Why are you so late, Shazia? Respond, Shazia. Please quickly respond. Why are you so late? Unmute yourself.
सर नमाज का टाइम हो जाता है।
What time is namaz time?
5:30 में अज़ान होती है और नमाज मुकम्मल होती है 5:45 में।
Then how come other people are here, like Aisha, like other people, they are here at 5:30? Atif was late today, but for another reason. Kekasha was also on time. Why is that? Sana did not say she was absent because she was offering namaz. She said some other reason, right, Sana? Were you late because of namaz, Sana?
No, sir.
No. So that is not a good reason, Shasia. So be on time, okay? They left an inscription. They means who? They refers to who?
The astronauts. The
Which
Armstrong,
Which-
Armstrong, Aldrin, and Mike.
Yes, not Michael Collins, because he did not land on the moon. He did not land on the moon, okay? He stayed on the rocket. Guys, did Michael Collins land on the moon?
No. Armstrong and Aldrin spent 2
Only
hours.
Armstrong and Aldrin, okay?
Yes, sir.
They left an inscription. And what is an inscription, everybody? This is an inscription. An inscription is a writing on a hard surface. What is an inscription, guys?
A writing in
Writing
On a hard surface, like wood, like a stone, like metal, okay? Sometimes you use a chisel, a hammer, and you write on a hard surface. That kind of writing is called
inscription.
inscription. How do we say inscription in Hindi?
No, it's so typical, sir. Thoda word hai. I read this word before. I have read.
Your audio is not very clear, Renu. I can hear other people very clearly, but not you.
Now, sir.
तो लेखन बोलते थे, याद नहीं आ रहा।
I'm going to show you inscription, okay?
आंसू लिपि that.
नहीं, कुछ
correct
लेखन बोलते हैं शायद।
word.
लेखन में पता नहीं क्या बोलते।
Can you see this?
Yeah, sorry. This is called
These are inscriptions, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Writing on a hard surface, right?
Yes.
In Hindi, we call them Shila Lake.
Yes. शिलालेख। स्टैचूज के नीचे लिखा रहता है सारा हिस्ट्री, सर।
Right. So this is inscription, right? So
Yes,
they
sir.
left an inscription. They left an inscription.
Inscription.
Okay.
Inscription, sir. Not inscriptions.
They left an inscription.
Inscription.
का बाबू इम्तियाज कहाँ रहे? अरे बाबा, देखो कौन आए हमारे क्लास में, गेस्ट साहब, मेहमान जी। मिठाई किधर है? Imtiaz Babu, now you are a guest here, so you should come with the sweets. Guests always come with sweets, don't they, Imtiaz?
Yes.
So you're not a regular student anymore. So you shouldn't come here empty-handed. Okay, you should come here with some sweets. Say something, Imtiaz. People are dying to hear your voice. Say something. What happened? Unmute yourself and be on camera and say hello to all of us. Imtiaz.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Be on camera, Imtiaz. And why did you come so late when you decided to come back? You are joining at 6 o'clock. The class starts at 5:30. Why?
Sir, I go to mosque for pray.
You too? Okay. Well, you need to be on time. And two, are you going to be regular now?
Okay, sir.
Are you going to be regular now?
Yes, sir.
Why did you leave the class for such a long time?
Sir, I joined other class, physical class, sir.
What do you mean? Imtiaz, at least you can be on camera like everybody else
Yes, sir.
now. Be on camera like everybody else.
Sir, my camera is broken, sir.
Still broken. There is a solution. You can use a mirror, okay? You can sit in
Yes,
front of a
sir.
mirror. You can sit in front of a mirror with the camera, front camera towards the mirror. We can still see you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hack, an easy way to solve this problem. Guys, they left an inscription. And what was the inscription? Read. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon. July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. So this was, why did they leave this inscription? Any guesses? Chaliye, log, everybody think about why did they leave an inscription? Please, nobody speak. Nobody speak. Okay? Nobody will speak. They will write in the chat box. Why did they leave an inscription? Everybody write your answer. Why they left an inscription there? This is the question you need to answer. Write in the chat box. I want to know from you, why did they leave an inscription? Don't speak, just write in the chat box, everyone. In the chat box, here. They left an inscription. Are you writing your answers, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Wait for a second.
What is my question, Sayangita ma'am?
Why they
Why did they leave an inscription? I've received 3 people's answers. I'm waiting for the rest of you. What you have to say. I want to read your answers. I've got the 4th answer. 2 of the answers are okay. 2 of the answers are not so good.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hey, Shabnam, good evening. Why is it taking so much of time for you guys to respond to this question?
Sir, I didn't see, sir, on the
Okay.
screen.
You have read this text, right, Shabnam? They
Yes,
left
sir.
an inscription. They left an inscription. An inscription is writing on a hard surface, Shila Lake. Normally we call it in Hindi. They left an inscription. And what was that inscription? Here. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. This is the inscription they left. My question is, why did they leave an inscription?
Maybe.
Ganpat, do you need so much of time to write the answer? This much time that you have taken is not enough? Mahfouz, Anish, Shazia, Aisha, Sana, Atif, quickly. I'm waiting. Imtiaz, why did they leave that inscription?
Hello, Bandha.
What is my question? Why did they leave that inscription? उन्होंने वो inscription वहाँ क्यों छोड़ा? Why did they leave that inscription? अगर आपको question नहीं समझ में आ रहा, उससे हिंदी पूछ सकते हो. What is the Hindi of the question?
उन्होंने inscription क्यों छोड़ा?
हाँ. They
या
left
तो
an inscription, right? My question is why? Why did they leave that inscription?
for all mankind,
For
man's exploration.
Please answer. Sana, what are you doing? I'm waiting for your response. You're just waiting, sitting there or writing? I just want an answer. Your opinion. Aisha, Anish, all of you, Ganpat, what the hell? I believe, Sayogita ma'am, that if you do not panic, if you do not feel the pressure, you can easily reply to this question. But if you take the pressure, then things will go bad. ये इंटरैक्टिव क्लास है, लेकिन मुझे लगता था इंटरैक्टिव है नहीं, क्योंकि आप लोग तो इसको वन वे बना रखे हो. क्योंकि आप अपनी तरफ से जब भी मैं बोलता हूं रिस्पॉन्ड करो, आप चुप हो जाते हो, नहीं करते, कुछ रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करते. किस वजह से नहीं करते हो?
they left instructions for some
No,
other.
no, no, no. I said very clearly not to respond orally. Renu, do you remember that? अभी
But
आपको
you said, na, sir, you don't answer my question.
I have already said send the answer in the chat box.
But
You have already sent the answer. I'm talking to those who haven't. Kekesha, you can write in Hindi if you can't write it in English. Okay? And those people who can't write it in English, they can write it in Hindi. The question is, why did they leave an inscription? Those who can't write it in English, they can write it in Hindi. But you must answer. Why did they leave that inscription there? Sana, I'm saying send me the answer, Sana. I have to change this. You guys must communicate from your side. Shabnam, Chiku, Ganpat, what are you doing? It's been 15 minutes now, almost. अगर जवाब इंग्लिश में नहीं समझ में आ रहा हो तो हिंदी में लिख सकते हैं। सवाल क्या है? दे लेफ्ट एन इंस्क्रिप्शन। मैंने इंस्क्रिप्शन पढ़ के बता दिया ना आपको। इंस्क्रिप्शन क्या छोड़ा उन्होंने? Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. Do you understand the meaning of this sentence?
Okay, in peace. शांति के
सर
लिए
उसका मतलब ये है कि वो मतलब कब पहुंचे?
नहीं मैंने ये कब
सर मैं
लिखा? मैंने
जस्ट
कहा
अभी
why?
ज्वाइन हुई सर
नहीं, मैं
इसलिए।
पूछ रहा हूँ दे लेफ्ट। अच्छा, पहले समझ जाइए इंस्क्रिप्शन किसको कहते हैं, वो समझ जाइए। इंस्क्रिप्शन मतलब ये होता है, दिखा देता हूँ, देख लो
वो
इंस्क्रिप्शन
मतलब
किसको
कुछ
कहते हैं।
निशान।
नहीं भाई, इसको कहते हैं इंस्क्रिप्शन। दीज आर इंस्क्रिप्शंस। इंस्क्रिप्शन मतलब क्या हुआ? राइटिंग।
सर इसमें
राइटिंग।
यही तो
इंस्क्रिप्शन क्या कहते हैं?
foot
राइटिंग को
upon।
कहते हैं।
राइटिंग।
अच्छा राइटिंग।
ठीक है, इंस्क्रिप्शन किसको कहते हैं? राइटिंग को कहते
राइटिंग
हैं।
कुछ भी लिखा हुआ है।
हाँ, लेकिन राइटिंग ऑन ए हार्ड सरफेस है ना। राइटिंग ऑन अ हार्ड
जैसे
सरफेस,
पत्थरों पे लिखा होता है ना सर,
like
कोई
stone, like
या
metal,
ट्री।
like wood.
यस सर यस।
That's called an inscription. Hey Nishat.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you're back now?
Yes, sir. I just come back.
Have just come back. So who were you shopping with?
Sister,
With your sister, I see.
elder sister.
With your elder sister.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you should have joined the physical class today. आज physical class ही join कर
Yes.
लेना चाहिए था. When you finish shopping at 5:30, 5:40, you
सर
should
दे
have come
लेफ्ट
here.
एन इंस्क्रिप्शन फॉर मेमोरी।
हाँ, तो लिख के जवाब देना है, बोल के नहीं देना है। ये चीज क्लियर कर देता हूँ सब लोग को। ओके, जवाब लिख के
बोल के
देना है
नहीं
चैट
देना है।
बॉक्स में। चीकू, मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? जवाब लिख के देना है, बोल के नहीं। ठीक है दोस्तों?
ओके
इन पीस फॉर
Everybody, they left an
टेलीग्राम पे,
inscription.
टेलीग्राम पे सर।
No, not on Telegram. Here, chat box. They left an inscription. Here, अच्छा, टेलीग्राम पे मुझे पर्सनली कर दो। Okay. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon. यहाँ, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. है ना, यही मैसेज था। Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. तो सना, अपने जवाब को थोड़ा और एक्सप्लेन करो। हिंदी में भी लिखने के लिए कहा है, तो हिंदी में तो अच्छे से लिख सकते हैं। तो जो बात समझ में आए ऐसे लिखो, गोल मटोल बात नहीं करनी चाहिए। और सबसे गंदी बात है बात करने का तरीका, की बात क्लियर ना पता चले। अपने बातों को प्रिसाइजली बताना सीखो मेरे बच्चे। Why did they leave an inscription? और मैं अगले 10-15 सेकेंड और वेट करूंगा। उसके बाद जितने लोग का जवाब नहीं आया है, मैं उनको वेटिंग रूम में डालने वाला हूं। I'm going to put them in the waiting room. Nishat beta, inscription means you understand? Nishat beta, inscription means you understand? Inscription is this. This is an inscription, sweetie. Writing on a hard surface. This is called an inscription. These are inscriptions, okay? So when people landed on the moon, the astronauts, they left an inscription. उन्होंने वहां एक inscription छोड़ दिया. Okay, and what was that inscription, बेटा? देखो, ये था inscription. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. ये लाइन समझ में आ रहा है बेटा? यहाँ men from the planet Earth, ये तो समझ में आ गया बेटा? First set foot upon, पहली बार पांव रखे. Right, first set foot upon the moon, पहली बार पांव रखे. July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. और मैंने कहा था कि मैं थोड़ी देर में उन लोगों का जिनका जवाब नहीं आया है मैं उनको हटा रहा हूं. ठीक है, यहां से क्लास से. गणपत, तेरा जवाब नहीं आया ना अभी तक? अनम्यूट कर भाई. हाँ, क्यों नहीं आया भाई जवाब अभी तक?
I don't understand, sir.
ठीक है बेटा, बाहर जा. और बताइए कौन कौन लोग हैं जिन्होंने जवाब नहीं दिया? महफूज साहब, आप भी जाइए बाहर. जब इतना भी नहीं कर सकते, मैंने कहा हिंदी में भेज दो जवाब, फिर भी नहीं भेजा. बाहर जाओ. आयशा, तुमने भेजा जवाब? नहीं भेजा. जाओ बाहर जाओ. क्लास में रह के क्या कर लोगी?
समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
ठीक है, क्या कैसा, तुम बैठे रहो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
नहीं, फिर भी सर समझना तो पड़ेगा ना.
वो समझेंगे. चीकू भाई साहब, जाइए आराम करिए वेटिंग रूम में. जवाब तो चाहिए था लिख करके भेजने के लिए. और कोई यहाँ पे जिसने नहीं भेजा? बाकी सब ने. इम्तियाज, आतिफ ने नहीं भेजा. आतिफ जाइए, आपको लिखना भेजना चाहिए था. ठीक है, इन लोगों को रहने दो वेटिंग रूम में, कोई फायदा नहीं इन लोग को. हाँ, ठीक है.
आज थोड़ा ज्यादा
तो अभी ये ध्यान दे लो भाई कि ये लोग एक छोटी सी बात को जवाब नहीं दिए. सिर्फ दो लोगों का दिमाग सीधा सीधा चला, बाकी लोग का दिमाग नहीं चला सीधा. एंड दोज टू पीपल आर रेनू एंड कल्पना. Okay.
सर, हम दिए थे जवाब बोल करके आपको व्हाट्सएप किए थे. और एक्चुअली देखो सर, मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ अपने साइड से. अभी बस स्टॉप पे बस रुकी थी, हम टाइप नहीं कर पा रहे थे. कुछ कुछ थोड़ा भूख लगा था शाम के टाइम में. सर आपको बिलीव नहीं हो रहा, मैं दिखा रहा हूँ सर, रियली. आप
Okay. हाँ, क्यों छोड़ा? गजब, मेमोरी के लिए छोड़ा पूर्वा, ताकि फिर से वहां से जा सके.
देखो सर,
तुम लोग,
देखो
यू गाइस
देखो
सरप्राइज
सर, देखो
ऑलवेज.
सर, हम कैसे चैट करेगा इतना फास्ट में.
इट्स
बस स्टॉप
ओके,
पे मेरे पास.
इट्स ओके चिकन. खैर दोस्तों, आई कैन ओनली से आप लोग अपने दिमाग को थोड़ा खोलो. अच्छा लगेगा मुझे, आपके लिए भी अच्छा रहेगा. दुनिया को समझ पाओगे थोड़ा, नहीं तो एक बबल में रह जाओगे. Okay, they left an inscription. And what is the message? Here, men from the planet Earth. मुझे अपूर्वा से बात करनी है और किसी से नहीं. अपूर्वा,
Yes, sir.
ये लिखा हुआ मैसेज पढ़ो. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. Here, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. क्या लिखा है अपूर्वा? यहाँ पृथ्वी से आए लोगों ने पहली बार चांद पे कदम रखा, जुलाई 1969. यही लिखा है ना?
Yes, sir.
We came in peace for all mankind. हम यहाँ सब लोगों की शांति के लिए आए थे. We came in peace for all mankind.
एक मैसेज दे रहे हैं वो, एक तरह का.
ताकि अगली बार आए तो यहीं से शुरू कर सके, है ना पूर्वा? दोबारा अगर चांद पे जाएं तो फिर वहीं उनको पता चल जाए कि यहीं हम लोग आए थे, राइट?
सर एग्जैक्टली वो नहीं, मतलब अगर कोई जाना चाहे तो वो देखे कि पहली बार कोई आके यहाँ पे इस तरीके का कर कर चुका है ना, लाइक।
बहुत बढ़िया। बोल दो भाई, रेनू एंड यू नो कल्पना, बोल दो इन लोगों को।
सर जब कोई दूसरे प्लेनेट से आएगा तो उसे पता चलेगा कि सबसे पहले अर्थ से कोई आया है यहाँ पे और आकर के मैसेज छोड़ के गया है। आई डोंट नो वो लिखा हुआ समझ पाएंगे कि नहीं, लेकिन मे बी उस पे रिसर्च करके जानना चाहेंगे कि क्या लिखा हुआ था।
Maybe some aliens type.
रेनू,
Maybe some aliens. Aliens sir. किसी दूर ग्रह में अगर कोई है भी, if someone register in other planets, so who know very well and they don't harm for humankind.
Thank you,
That's
Renu.
why.
You understood even more deeply. Thank you, Renu. You understood even more deeply.
Because I
The,
read
yes,
that
Renu.
word, na, so become
Became
came.
in peace for all
So
mankind.
that's why.
Okay, very good. You understood the message, and that's why you responded properly. Well done, two of you. Guys, ask yourself where your imagination is. Everybody else, ask yourself. Now, let me tell you something. Imagine this was the first time man landed on the moon. Were we 100% sure there was nobody on the moon? Were we 100% sure nobody lived on the moon?
Yes.
Were we 100% sure?
No, that time not.
When we landed on the moon, were
No,
we
sir.
100% sure that nobody lived on the moon?
No, sir.
We were not sure. And if you go to somebody's house, okay, they can take it as an attack, isn't it? They can think of it as an attack, that you attack their house. No? So they left a message of peace. They said, men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969. They messaged clearly when they came, where they came from. And in the next sentence, they made it very clear. We did not come to attack the moon. We came in peace for all mankind. So they thought that if another entity exists, if other aliens type people live on the moon, on other planets, and if they visit the moon, if they see our scientific equipment, if they see our flag, if they see the signs that somebody visited, they should not feel that we came to attack them. So they left a message of peace. They were not sure if there was anybody living on the moon or elsewhere who would visit the moon in the future after their visit. So they wanted to be safe. So they left this message for if there was somebody living on the moon or on other planets who would visit the moon. Okay, so this was the reason they left this inscription. Common sense. Anish, इससे पढ़ाई होगी, क्या हासिल करेंगे हम? लकीर के फकीर, इंजीनियरिंग करके क्या मिले?
सर समझे नहीं सर।
कौन सा बात?
अब समझ गए, उस टाइम नहीं समझे थे क्योंकि
कौन
कल
सा
वाला
बात?
वीडियो हम नहीं देखे।
कौन सा बात नहीं समझे?
इंस्क्रिप्शन
डिस्क्रिप्शन
लिखावट
तो
को बोलते
लगातार
हैं।
हम दिखा रहे हैं।
मैंने अब समझ गए कि
सना, कैसे करोगी एक प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन जब एक सीधी सीधी बातें रिजल्ट दिमाग में रजिस्टर नहीं हो रही? मेरे बच्चे, कैसे काम होगा मेरे दोस्त? कहाँ जाएंगे हम? क्या आपको लगता है रेनू और कल्पना बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है दोनों? ये दोनों सिर्फ एवरेज इंटेलिजेंट लोग हैं जिनके दिमाग में कॉमन सेंस है, बस उन्होंने बात लगाई कॉमन सेंस लगा के। वेयर वॉज योर कॉमन सेंस? ये चीज तुम्हें बहुत जगह रोकेगी दोस्त। जो चीज तुम नहीं दिखा रहे हो कि तुम्हारे पास है। ओके, तुम्हारा इमेजिनेशन तुम्हें आगे बढ़ने में मदद करे। पूछो कि मैंने ऐसा सवाल पूछा था जिसके लिए पढ़ाई लिखाई जरूरी थी।
नहीं सर।
मैसेज, और सबसे ज्यादा अपूर्वा से इसलिए पूछा मैंने बिकॉज शी अंडरस्टूड व्हाट्स रिटन हियर। अपनीश को मानता हूं कि थोड़ा समझने में ये वाला लाइन मुश्किल हुआ होगा। Men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon July 1969. We came in peace for all mankind. Apurva, you understood this message and didn't understand the purpose of the message. Apurva.
Yes, I understand the message, but I think
Not the
my
purpose of the message.
imagination not in a good direction, sir, I think.
You did not value anything written here. When you answered, sir, उन लोग को दोबारा जब वहां जाना था तो वहीं से रिसर्च शुरू करना था। इस मैसेज का कोई कनेक्शन ही नहीं बना फिर। So the help was in front of you, but you did not take that help. You need to think about.
Okay, sir.
Last time you were the one who said 60 years, remember?
Sir,
So,
sir, once more repeat. I'm confused.
which one? Which thing that are? Nisha, you will watch the whole video, you'll understand. Trust me, okay? You'll understand
Okay.
everything that I don't worry. Just watch the video today. This flight was the beginning of man's exploration of space. You know, that was the first time, right? We always have this curiosity, exploration. Let me explain the word, okay? Explore means to find out. Explore means
To find out.
to find out.
To
For
find out.
example, you go to the jungle, okay, and you explore. It means you learn about what is where. Okay, think of it. Think of this example I'm giving you. You go to a big park and you sit under a tree and eat the peanuts and come out after 1 or 2 hours. Did you explore the park?
Yes, sir.
Did you explore the park? You went, you sat under a tree, you ate the peanuts, and then you came out after 1 or 2 hours. Did you explore the park?
No, sir.
You did not explore the park. And imagine another situation. You go from one place to another, you go to every part of the park. Now, what are you doing? You are exploring the park. So to explore means, you understand?
Yes.
To find.
So when you go to a new city, when you go to a new city for the first time, do you go and explore the shops, the markets?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And if you like to just live in the room, you know, you don't like exploring, you're a different kind of person, right? Some people like exploring new cities, and some people like when they go to another place, they just sit in the room. They don't go out unnecessarily. It's about personality, exploring. So explore is a verb. It has 5 forms: explore, explored, explored, exploring, explores. Okay, explore is a verb. It has 5 forms. You know, before marriage, people talk to each other. They go on dates. They go to the cinema. They go to parties. They go to the club. They go to restaurants. They go to the park. Before marriage, people spend time with each other. Why do they do it? They try to explore each other's personality. They try to explore each other's personality. Yeah, they try to understand each other, what is hidden where in the personality. So they try to explore. This is the reason, right? Why do you talk to someone for hours and hours on the phone? Because you try to explore that person's personality, right? इस इंसान की पर्सनालिटी को आप एक्सप्लोर करते हो बात करके, वो कैसा सोचता है, how the person thinks, what is his reaction to this, what is his opinion on this matter. This is the purpose of the conversation.
That means we want to know everything about him.
We want to know about each other. Let's drop the word everything. We want to know about each other, right?
Okay.
And I think in this course, you guys have a good opportunity to explore the personality of your classmates. In a physics class, you will not have so many opportunities to explore each other's personality. In a math class, but in a spoken English class, you have a lot of opportunities to explore the personality of your classmates, because there are so many times there are personal questions, there are questions where they have to express their opinions, right? So explore means, you understand now? Okay. This flight was the beginning of, अच्छा, now explore is a verb. Explore से noun बनता है exploration. देखो, translate एक verb है, translate से noun बनता है translation. और सुनो, satisfy is a verb, satisfaction. Okay? So similarly, explore, exploration.
Yes, sir. Inform से information.
Yes, Sabnam. Inform, information. Okay?
Education.
Educate, education. अब जरा सुनो.
Education.
It was the beginning. This flight was the beginning of man's exploration of space. You know, we started exploring space with this event, no? It was the first time that we went on to some other body, some other planet, some other, not planet, some other celestial body. So it was the beginning of man's exploration of space. And today we are planning to go on to Mars. Before 2050, 2050 से पहले, within 25 years, we men, human beings, we will land on the moon, on Mars. हम लोग Mars पे पहुंच जाएंगे, guaranteed. Because there is progress, there is work going on. कहाँ होंगे हम लोग?
मार्स
मार्स
मंगल
पे,
ग्रह पे।
मंगल ग्रह पे। जिसका जिसका मंगल ठीक नहीं, जाके ठीक करवा लेना वहां पर। जो जाएगा उसको बोलना ठीक कर दो मेरा मंगल। ओके, मंगल ठीक हो जाएगा।
लगता है
क्या बोली शबनम? Oh, Shabnam is talking to her daughter, I think.
No, sir.
Were you talking to me? Okay. So this flight was the beginning of man's exploration of space. Today we know so much more about space. I don't know if you are interested. I am very interested in space and whatever is going on. And today we know a lot more about space than in the past. It was the beginning. It was the beginning. Ye शुरुआत थी. It was just the beginning of man's exploration. Today we have reached so far. Okay, take a look at the questions. सारे questions आप लोगों ने किए? Okay, let's do them. Why was Valerio's flight difficult? His flight was difficult because he could not swim.
Couldn't swim very well.
And
Couldn't swim.
he had an injury to his leg.
Couldn't walk.
He had an injury to his leg. उसके पैर में चोट लगी हुई थी. He had an injury to his leg. Injury means everybody understands?
Yeah.
And उसके पास कंपास नहीं था. He didn't have a compass. Imagine a man who cannot swim is flying over a channel. Imagine a person who cannot walk very well is crossing a channel.
Yes.
Imagine if he had an accident. And he had no compass. He didn't have a compass. So if he lost direction, you know what happened when he went into that, fog? He lost direction completely. He lost direction completely, right? Now, was the weather good? इसका जवाब हाँ या ना में मत देने की गलती कर देना।
No, it was foggy.
पूर्वा।
Was the weather good?
अच्छा, हिंदी में मौसम अच्छा था?
नहीं।
नहीं
Initial stage the weather was good, but he applied for
रेनू आप दे दो जवाब.
in initial stage the weather was not good, but he
It was good.
but
Actually, it was good.
yes sir, it was good, but he flew for some time and he went जैसे ही को सर क्या बोलते
ना जैसे ही मत बोलिए, मेरी बात
हैं?
सुनिए, आसानी से बोलते हैं, ठीक है? हिंदी के वर्ड्स इंग्लिश में नहीं आ पाएंगे, थोड़ा मुश्किल है. सुनो. At first the weather was good. That's why he started the journey. काहे का स्टार्ट करता वो? मौसम अच्छा नहीं होता तो? Did you read anywhere that the weather was bad at first?
No, sir.
No. Everything went well. Remember that line? Everything went
Everything
well
went well
until he flew into fog. It means the fog came in the middle of the journey, right?
Yes.
So was the weather good? The weather was good at first. The weather was good initially, but then he flew into fog. Right?
Yes.
So the weather was good, but not all the time. In the middle, the weather was not good for some time. It was foggy. किस चीज में गलती हुई है पूर्वा? इंग्लिश बोलने में गलती हुई है. अपूर्वा फिर से बताना.
नो सर.
याद रखना. तो मैं हाईलाइट किए जा रहा हूं बार बार तुम लोगों की वीकनेसेस. अब उसको कैसे हैंडल करोगे ये तुम्हारे ऊपर है बच्चों. काश कि तुम्हें पहले भी कोई ये सब चीजें हाईलाइट करके बताता कि देखो तुम कहाँ कैसे सोचने में गलती करते हो. इंग्लिश तो भाषा है, धीरे धीरे सीख ही रहे, सीख ही जाएंगे, बेहतर हो रहे होते जाएंगे, लेकिन कुछ चीजें हैं जो तुम्हारी पर्सनैलिटी है, उसको तुम्हें हैंडल करना है. हाउ डिड ही नो वेयर टू लैंड? हाउ डिड ही नो? कैसे पता चला? हाउ डिड ही नो वेयर टू लैंड? रीड द क्वेश्चन एवरीबॉडी. हाउ डिड ही नो वेयर टू लैंड?
How did he know where to land?
How did he know where to land? 2-3 बार पढ़ने से महसूस होने लगता है अरेंजमेंट. ठीक है?
How did he know
How did
where
he
to
know
land?
where to land?
When he was at 60 feet, a journalist waving a flag, so he knew.
Sir, he saw a French journalist waving a flag, and the
Exactly. He
flag
saw a
helped him
French
find the
journalist waving a flag. That is the how did he know where to land? He saw a French journalist waving a flag.
Flag.
When he came out of the fog, अपने तरफ से जोड़ सकते थे.
When he
When he came
When he-
out of the fog,
of the fog.
when he reached Dover, अपने तरफ से जोड़ सकते थे. When he reached Dover, he saw a French journalist waving a flag. Imagine करो, ऊपर में वो था हवाई जहाज में और नीचे से कोई ऐसे ऐसे कर रहा हो. देख लियो, बोले अच्छा यही है एंकर. अच्छा रुको यही करते हैं. How did he know where to land? When he got to Dover, he saw a French journalist waving a flag. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
रिपीट कर देना.
When he got to
When-
Dover, he saw
when-
a French journalist waving a flag.
Waving a flag.
ये लैंग्वेज सीखने में मुश्किल नहीं है, बात समझना. लेकिन जो तुम्हारी वीकनेस वो तुम्हें दूसरे जगह जाके परेशान करेगी. बता रहा हूं तुम्हें, वेल विशर होने के नाते. ये लाइन सीखने में क्या ही मुश्किल है. When he saw a French journalist waving a flag, he knew where to land, right? उसको समझ आ गया कहाँ उतरना है. When he saw a French journalist waving a flag, he knew where to land.
Where to land? He knew
Right?
where.
Yes.
He knew
The
where to land when he saw a French journalist waving a flag. कई तरीके से बोलते रह सकते हैं, बस अब महसूस
Because
करने का है.
the flag helped him to right spot where to land.
If you are in the aeroplane 60-70 feet and you see a French journalist or you see a man waving a flag, you will know that our French flag, French journalist था वो. फ्लैग क्यों हिला रहा था? बता रहा था भाई यहीं यहीं आओ, भाई यहीं आओ, यहीं ना. That was the point, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What did he win?
He won
He won one
prize.
$1,000.
Prize of $1,000.
He won the.
Is that you, Chiku? Is that you?
He won the 1,000.
Is that you, Chiku?
Yes, sir.
Show me. Come close to the camera. You look different suddenly.
Yes,
Everybody,
sir.
does he look like Chiku? Kalpana, does he look like Chiku?
Yes, sir. His voice same.
Yes, sir. You know better than me.
I mean, mustache, his mustache. Okay, funny. He looks funny. He looks like a different person suddenly to me. Okay, what did he win?
He won
Prize of one.
He won a prize of $1,000 million.
1,000 million, Nana. $1,000.
Yes.
1,000 million. My goodness, Tahita ma'am. Not so much money. Not so much money.
$1,000.
1,000. 1,000 million now. $1,000. 1,000 pounds, perhaps. 1,000 pounds. He won a prize of 1,000 pounds. Okay. He won a prize of 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
And he won, not he won. Okay, he won.
He won.
He won. He won.
Won.
Won. He won. Okay.
He won.
सारे
He won.
सारे हमारे आसपास के लोग won बोलते हैं. Won है. Won.
He won.
He won.
हाँ.
Yes, sir, yes.
फिर कोई बोला won. Won.
He won. He won.
He won. Okay.
He won.
He won. Okay. Not won. He won. Next. Why couldn't the astronaut sleep?
because they were on the moon and they were so excited, so couldn't sleep.
Yeah. They were on the moon. They were too excited.
Imtiaz, your brother will join the physical class. Ask him to message me. Okay. Are you talking about Danish? Imtiaz, are you talking about Danish, who has joined recently? He's texting. Inzamam. I have two Inzamams in my class. Has he already joined or he is going to join? Dekho Imtiaz. He's going to join. Okay. All right. Ask him to text me, okay? On WhatsApp. Now, let's continue. Why couldn't the astronauts sleep, everybody? Because they were too excited.
Too excited.
They were so excited that they couldn't sleep. कैसे सो सकते हैं? You are on the moon for the first time. नींद आएगी आपको. सो चलो सो जाते हैं भाई. मून पे आए, चलो सो जाते हैं. What? You will have the desire to get out. You will have the curiosity to get out and experience the moon. I wish I was there. Oh. Next. Grammatically, it should be, I wish I had been there. Okay. Why couldn't the astronaut sleep is done. Next question. What did Armstrong say? What did Armstrong say? Armstrong ने क्या कहा कि क्या कहता है?
No, said.
What did Armstrong say?
As he
stepped onto the moon. What did Armstrong say as he stepped onto the moon? What did he say?
He said one step for mankind and one giant.
He said, that's one small step for man, comma, one giant leap for mankind.
Yes, sir.
How long did they spend walking on the surface of the moon?
2.5 hours
Yes,
walking.
2.5 hours. 22. 2.5 hours walking on the moon.
Walking on the
They
moon.
spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon.
2.5 hours or 2.5 hours?
Hours.
They spent 2.5 hours walking on the moon's surface, right?
He collected.
What did they leave on the moon? What did they leave on the moon?
They left an inscription.
Leave.
They leave inscription. They left inscription.
They left an inscription. They left some scientific equipment. They left a US flag. Right?
Left US flag.
Right.
Left US flag. 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 L
And with these numbers, you have to retell the story. ये task रहेगा कल के लिए आपका. Okay? You guys will do this with each other in the breakout room. With the help
What
of
is
these
the task for
numbers,
tomorrow, sir?
come again, Kalpana.
I didn't get. What is the task for tomorrow?
With the help of these numbers, you guys will retell the story, the two stories. 1909. Shabnam, I think I can hear some children talking around you. 1909. In 1909, what happened in 1909? So we can start. 1909 reminds you, पर उसके लिए you need to read the stories. दोनों stories को 4 बार, 5 बार, 8 बार, 10 बार, as many times as you need. पढ़ना line by line ताकि आपको पता चले हुआ क्या था. और उसके बाद इन numbers की सहायता से, with the help of these numbers, आप वो कहानी दोबारा सुना सकते हो. Okay?
Okay, sir.
तो आपका task रहेगा to read the stories again and again and again so that you can retell the stories tomorrow. Now, we are moving on to the next part, which is very interesting, adverbs. बहुत ही आसान है, गौर से देखते हैं. Look at these sentences from the text. These sentences are from the previous text, okay? Everything went well. Remember this line? Everything went well until they flew into fog. Until he flew into fog. Remember that line?
Yeah.
Everything went well. Now, the plane flew beautifully. The news quickly went around the world. The news quickly went around the world. Quickly went around. Finally, they put up a US flag. हिंदी, सब कुछ सही से हो रहा था. प्लेन बहुत अच्छे से उड़ा, खूबसूरत तरीके, कोई टेंशन नहीं, कोई परेशानी नहीं आई. The news quickly went around the world. News तुरंत दुनिया में फैल गया. Finally, they put up a US flag. और आखिरकार उन लोगों ने एक यूएस का फ्लैग भी लगा दिया वहां. Okay. So everybody understands all the 4 sentences. Now focus on the English structure. Subject, everything. Verb, went. Subject, the plane. Verb, flew. The plane flew. Everything went well. The plane flew. The news went around the world. Subject, the news. The verb went around the world. Finally, they, subject, put up the verb. So guys, the words in bold are adverbs. ये जो है ना bold में लिखे हुए हैं, these are adverbs. Okay? Everything went well. ये क्या है? Well क्या है? Adverb. Everything went well. The plane flew beautifully. Beautifully is an adverb. The news quickly. Quickly is an adverb. Finally is an adverb. Okay. Take a look at the blue box, grammar spot box. Regular adverbs end in ly. जो regular adverbs होते हैं वो ly में खत्म होते हैं. Regular adverbs. Quickly, slowly, carefully, quietly, badly, really. These are all adverbs. देखो ly हटाओ. Quick, slow, careful. ये सब क्या है अपने आप में? Quick, slow, careful. ये सब क्या है अपने आप में? What are these?
Verbs.
These are verbs.
Slow is a verb. Careful is a verb.
Adjective, sir.
Quick is a verb.
नहीं सर एडजेक्टिव है.
नहीं, कुछ लोगों ने वर्ब बोला तो मुझे लगा अच्छा. Quietly, ly हटाओ, quiet. Badly, ly हटाओ, bad. Really, ly हटाओ, real. तो बिना ly के क्या है ये सारे?
Adjective.
तो adjective plus ly is our adverb, regular adverb. Okay? रेगुलर एडवर्ब्स कैसे होते हैं? एडजेक्टिव प्लस
Adjective plus ly.
हाँ, लेकिन कुछ ऐसे हैं, देर आर सम इरेगुलर एडवर्ब्स, ओके, इरेगुलर, जिसमें एलवाई नहीं होंगे. ड्राइव फास्ट, नॉट फास्टली, ओके, ड्राइव फास्ट, नॉट फास्टली.
Work hard.
वर्क हार्ड, नॉट वर्क हार्डली, ओके, ओनली वर्क हार्ड. इसको छोड़ दो, इसको छोड़ दो, फील वेल को पढ़ना भी मत. गेट अप अर्ली, गेट अप लेट, ओके, दीज आर ऑल्सो एडवर्ब्स. तो चलो देखते हैं व्हाट आर एडवर्ब्स. देखो, a big dog, a good teacher. In these phrases, the word big and good describe a noun. A big dog, a good teacher. Understand? So adjectives describe
Nouns.
nouns. Give me a second. Hello. Yes, people. Adjectives describe nouns. A beautiful house, a beautiful woman. House and women both are nouns, right? So adjectives describe nouns, but adverbs, they don't describe nouns, they describe verbs. For example, walk. अब walk कैसे? Walk quickly, walk slowly. समझ रहे हो?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Who is this?
Sir, I'm Sunita.
Sunita, I'm in the class. I'm in the middle of the class. I can't talk right now.
आज ज्वाइन करेगी तो उसको रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट कर लेना, वो ट्रायल क्लास लेना चाहती है.
Not until she talks to me. Ask her to talk to me first. Okay. Where were we? कहाँ थे हम लोग?
Walk slowly,
Walk
quickly.
slowly. Right. Walk
sir.
slowly. Yeah. Walk. अब सोचो. Walk slowly. Walk fast. तो देखो, ये फास्ट और स्लोली किस चीज को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं? वॉक. और वॉक करना क्या है? वर्ब है ना, वॉक. स्पीक. I want to say that. Speak loudly.
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 I want to say that. Speak
Silently.
Slowly.
Silently.
So adverbs describe verbs. Adverbs describe verbs.
Verb.
Clear है? देखना. Look. है ना? बोलो. Look.
Dangerous.
कुछ look angrily.
Angry.
पहले तो आपको ly सोचना था. गुस्से में देख रहे थे. सर ने हमें गुस्से में देखा. कैसे बोलेंगे?
Look angrily.
Sir looked at me angrily.
Angrily.
Angry है ना adjective? Angry है ना adjective? सर ने गुस्से में देखा. कैसे बोलेंगे?
Sir looked at me angrily.
Looked at me
They looked at
angrily.
me angrily. खा जाएंगे तुमको भी हम ऐसे, है ना? ओके, अब बताओ उसने बुरे तरीके से जवाब दिया.
He answered me badly.
He replied badly.
Very good. वो बहुत ध्यान से गाड़ी चलाता है. He drives
He
Carefully.
drives carefully.
carefully. Fully नहीं करना, fully. Fully,
Okay.
fully.
He drives
Carefully. Okay. Okay. उसने अपना घर सजाया था बहुत सुंदर तरीके से.
He decorated his house
Decorated her house.
very beautiful.
Beautiful?
Her house
Beautifully.
तो आपको एडवर्ब समझ आया थोड़ा?
Yes.
But irregular adverbs परेशान करेंगे. Regular adverbs will not trouble you, but irregular adverbs will trouble you a little bit. Take a look at this exercise. This will be your homework for tomorrow. Exercise 2 and 3, everybody. You can do this, right? And 4. अरे बाबा,
बहुत ज्यादा
गलत टाइम पे,
नहीं हो रही है सर.
गलत टाइम पे हो रहा है. क्लास खत्म. You know, because I was supposed to finish these things today. मुझे आज ही खत्म करना था ये सब. ये होमवर्क नहीं होना था. होमवर्क होना था एक्सरसाइज 5. क्या कर सकते हैं? Let's see. We are in unit 7, right? Have we done anything in the practice book?
No.
Anything?
First page of practice
We have done
book.
this. We have done this on
We
your
have
screen.
done this, sir.
We have done this.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have done this.
Have we
Yeah.
done this as well?
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
sir. Yes, sir.
How about this?
No, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir. We did it.
Nah.
No, sir.
No. What are you talking about, Apurva? You're confusing us.
No, sir.
No, sir.
We haven't done it. I'm 100% sure we haven't done it.
No,
Send
sir.
this page number, sir.
We did it only for question number 2, sir.
We haven't done it. Page
Sir,
number
send this
43.
page number.
Page number 43, everybody. This is your homework.
Send this page with page number, sir.
I am sharing it in the group. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And everybody, after doing your answers, you have to send them to me in private. You have to send them to me in private. हर दिन. आज मैंने एंट्री दोबारा दे दी थी बच्चों. कल नहीं दूंगा दोबारा एंट्री.
Did my homework, sir. Homework, that means revision, sir.
आज रिवीजन का खाली नहीं रहा होमवर्क. आज एक्स्ट्रा होमवर्क है.
तब रिवीजन भी करना है.
वो तो रोज करना है. नहीं करोगे तो आपको पता कैसे चलेगा क्या पढ़े और कैसा सीखे. फिर भूल जाओगे आप.
Sir, we have homework in practice book as well as in main book.
Main book, yeah.
ओके, मैं क्लियर कर दूं. व्हाट इज द होमवर्क? एक चीज जो बिना बोले होना चाहिए कि आज मैंने कुछ पढ़ाया आपको, क्या आपको उसको रिवाइज करना है, उसको समझना है कि उसको छोड़ देना दिमाग से. तो रिवाइज ये तो हो गया, उसके लिए बोलने की जरूरत नहीं. आई हैव शेयर्ड अ पेज फ्रॉम द प्रैक्टिस बुक, सो यू हैव टू डू दैट. Read the text, both the stories again and again, so that you can come tomorrow and with the help of those numbers you can retell the stories. क्या हुआ था, है ना? Numbers याद नहीं रखने हैं. Numbers हैं वहां पे. So we will use the numbers to retell the story. Okay? You read the stories, understand what happened in your own language. Copy paste नहीं चाहिए मुझे. You will make your own sentences, short sentences. आपके sentences हमेशा short होंगे. छोटे छोटे मोटे. Okay? छोटे छोटे. Yes, your sentences should be छोटे मोटे. Means long copy paste नहीं चाहिए कि जो उठा लिखा है जस के तस रट लिए उसको चिपका दिए. ऐसे सीख रहा. आप सेंटेंस फॉर्म करो. उसने ये किया, इतने बजे उठा, इतने बजे उड़ाया, ऐसे उड़ा. छोटे छोटे सेंटेंसेस. One piece of information in one sentence. इतने बजे उड़ा, यहां से उड़ा, अकेले था, उसके साथ पैर में चोट लगी थी. सब छोटे छोटे सेंटेंसेस. गाइस, डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? यानी कि वहां कैसे लिखा है वो जस के तस नहीं चिपकाना है. आपको सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताना है. सब्जेक्ट V2, पास्ट टेंस. ये मत बोल देना everything went well until he flew into fog. ये लाइन मत बोल देना, सीख गए हो तुम, अच्छी बात है. बोलना in the middle of the journey he flew into fog. बीच रास्ते में he flew into fog. He felt very scared. ऐसे सीधे सीधे लाइन बोलना. Okay, he could not see the land. He could not see the, he only saw the sky. He could only see the sky. He could only see the water. He was very nervous. And then, coincidentally, he saw a French journalist waving a flag. He felt relieved. He turned off the engine at 60 feet and crashed into a field. कर सकते हो ना? कि नहीं कर सकते? छोटे सेंटेंस बनाना आ चुका है हमें कि नहीं आया? सब्जेक्ट प्लस V2. अब हमें अपनी समझदारी दिखानी है, समझदारी दिखानी है. इट्स टाइम फॉर यू टू शो योर समझदारी, नॉट इंग्लिश. समझदारी कि आप बात कैसे बताते हो, समझदारी से बताते हो कि नहीं. स्ट्रक्चर बहुत आसान है. सब्जेक्ट प्लस V2 गाइस. ओके, सो गुड लक, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर टुमारो. I'll see you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.